Hey Taurus, my name's Drew. This is Modern Tarot. This is mid-month check-in, guys. All right, so this is the last 2 weeks of March, 15th to the 31st, 2025. So those of you that are new here, welcome. Those of you returning, welcome back. So Taurus, I know that a lot of you were going through some stuff and really letting go of someone that you found to be a soulmate, all right, in the recent months. And, you know, it was a struggle to do that, but you decided to do it for your own sanity. Okay, look at this. I can't make this up, can I? Devil, Nine of Pentacles, all right? You realize that something was a little bit toxic. You might have been highly addicted to this person at one point in time, but you're single now. For a lot of you, Taurus. Okay, Nine of Pentacles in the upright is great. You know, you're back in your energy. I think there were situations that were really pulling you down or detracting from your abundance. And I think, you know, Taurus wised up in those previous readings. All right, some of you, you know, there might not be any communication with the Knight of Swords in reverse. You might have decided to cut it out, all right? But the center of the reading, Eight of Wands, all right? Some of you might be thinking about traveling this year, all right, throughout March. It's the time when we kind of, like, especially in Europe, they start booking holidays and things like that. Center of the reading could be, you know, communication. We're going to go deeper with this reading, find out what this is all about. The challenge. Okay, the challenge is... the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, okay? For some of you, if this is about work, you might be really in communication and sending out CVs and these kind of things, all right? And you're not hearing anything back if it's to do with work, all right? So just be patient, Taurus, all right? Good things come to those who wait. Yeah, you might be, some of you might still be in communication with somebody, okay? But they're not really working on it, or you're not really working on it, all right? Reason why it's all happening, Page of Swords in reverse. You know, there might be a person spying on you, or you might still be spying on someone, Taurus. And, you know, that could be online. You know, when I see the Eight of Wands here and the Page of Swords, you might be spying on someone online, all right? It doesn't have to be sinister, guys. It just be, you know, fascinated to get some closure, right? If we can't get that from the person, sometimes we need to do that ourselves. You know, be a vigilante and take matters into our own hands. In the recent past, yeah, you got over the betrayal or perceived betrayal, Taurus. You know, and that can just be, we can step into situations where people are already involved. I know a lot of you were dealing with someone that was already involved elsewhere, be it miserable or not. But you started to feel betrayed by the situation, or you betrayed yourself, Taurus, and you're getting over that, you know, for entering into a situation that was a little bit messy. But, you know, for a lot of you, it was a very strong soul connection, and, you know, you had to go there on a soul level. Your focus, Three of Pentacles in reverse. All right, so look, you know, your focus, Taurus, is you're letting go or not attracted to third-party situations. You realize that it does take away from your own abundance, and you are the free one. I think that's come out for a lot of my personal Taurus clients, that, you know, realizing I'm the free one. These people are trapped. I've got to keep it moving and go into the Nine of Pentacles where, you know what, I'm good on my own until I meet that person I can build with. But I'm not going to set myself up for defeat by entering into these situations, because nobody seems to really win. Apart from the selfish person keeping two people around and they can't make a decision, right? It's good work. All right, but you don't see coming towards you. All right, you will heal from this, Taurus. All right, I think this has been going on for a few months now, but you're coming out of that and you're healing, okay? Because you've wised up and realized that, you know, you're worth more. Some of you guys, because of this situation, all right, throughout March, you might be a bit player-like, and you might be not taking things so seriously and just having a bit of fun with the Knight of Wands in reverse. Others of you, people might find you a little bit flaky last 2 weeks of March, and it's purely because you're healing, all right? And you might drift in and drift out, and people think, oh, she or he's a bit flaky, all right? Some of you, you know, because you felt like you've been played, you kind of like have that mantra, you know, if you can't beat them, join them. And some of you might be in player-like energy, all right? Just as a form of protection. Does that make sense? Outside influences, judgment. Yeah, you've made a judgment call, Taurus. You know, this is do or die. This is like major life decisions that, you know what, I'm not going back into this, you know? And some of you, that's come from your spying, some of you, you know, and you're realizing, you know what am I doing? You know, this isn't helping me here. I don't want to reunite or work together with anyone that's already working with somebody else, be it miserable or not, right? You've wised up, Taurus, right? You're fearing. Some of you, we got the Five of Swords in reverse, and this can play out in as much that, if there's no conflicts, if some of you guys that are still in contact with someone, you're fearing even to let go of the conflict because you still feel like you're in a bit of a relationship with this person, just for some of you, all right? And it's a fear of yours that, without this conflict, where am I? I feel naked without this conflict. Just watch that, all right? That can go drastically wrong. Outcome, Magician in reverse, all right? Some of you guys, you might go through the last couple of weeks of March thinking, you know what, I'm not really manifesting in my life what it is I truly want. So, just watch the way that you are trying to manifest, by if we keep saying something like, "Oh, bloody hell, I keep meeting narcissists," it's a form of manifestation, and you keep meeting them. Whereas, up until now, I've only met narcissists. Up until now, it brings you back to this present moment. Up until now, I've had a very difficult relationship with a particular person. Up until now, I haven't had much success in job applications. Up until now, all right. So watch how you're manifesting. Try to reframe it in a more positive light, Taurus, throughout the last 2 weeks of March. A great mantra is, I don't chase, I attract. What is rightfully mine will show up for me. Things along those lines. I don't chase, I attract. What is right for me will simply find me. So why is the Eight of Wands here as the center of this reading, Taurus, for you guys throughout March? Okay, so, yeah, look, some of you guys might be still in communication with someone, but the situation's not healed, all right? And the challenge, if you like, is, no one's really putting in the work. And it's just, it's just poodling along there with the Knight of Pentacles, And you know what? Some of these people that you're dealing with, Taurus, are already committed. It's all they can give you is the Knight of Pentacles. Breadcrumbs, basically. Yeah, look, some of you guys, you're cutting out spying. Maybe you've done a bit of it, and you're realizing that that's not healing me. That's just perpetuating more heartbreak. Just for some of you, with the Ace of Swords in reverse here and the Page of Swords in reverse. This is like, even though I'm spying, I'm not getting any clarity on the situation. So it's leaving you in a confused state. So a lot of you are cutting that out and going, you know what, I'm not even going there. All right. Yeah, look, recent past, you got over the betrayal, but it still left you a bit disappointed, Taurus. Let's face it. All right. That's healing. It takes time. Yeah, look. We got the Justice card here, all right, with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So your focus is, I'm not getting involved in third parties. I'm doing the right thing by me. The just and fair thing for me is not to even get involved. I'm leaving these people trapped and let them free themselves. I don't want to be chained to this situation. Taurus is brilliant. Yeah, look, what you don't see coming towards you, you're going to be healing heartbreak, and then there's going to be times, all right, throughout March that you might kind of like slip a little bit, Taurus, and you think, you know what, I still haven't quite moved on. Be patient with yourselves. Healing takes time, all right? Just don't beat yourself up, Taurus, all right? Everyone works at different speeds here. Yeah, look, your energetic field, as I say, look, a lot of you Taurus, you might just be a little bit flirty. You might be dating, serial dating, not committing to anything because of what you've gone through. People might see you as a bit wishy-washy and non-committal. All right, and that's just your energy, all right? And some of you are just doing that because you've been hurt and betrayed by a situation. You think, you know what, I'm just going out there to have fun, all right? Just watch that. Your heart might get invested somewhere along the line, Taurus, all right? Because you are beautiful, loving people. All right, outside influences. We've got judgment. This is major life decisions. You know what? This ain't working, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to get involved in these messy situations with messy people. It detracts from my abundance. And you're making decisions about how you manifest now, what it is you want to manifest, Taurus, all right? Your fears is, in your fears, all right, you're fearing to let go of some of you, it might be quite conflictual trying to get answers out of somebody if you're still in contact with them throughout March, but you're losing patience with it. And Some of you do fear letting go of the situation because you think, well, look, at least I have something with them. We're arguing, so it must mean something to me. Just watch that, guys. All right. And the outcome for you is this is like a eureka moment. We got the tower, which is clarifying the magician in reverse. So this is like a good tower for me as a tarot reader in this reading. It's going to be like a baseball bat round the head about how you've been manifesting, and your self-talk might be very important throughout the last 2 weeks of March, Taurus. So it's a good tower moment. It's like baseball bat round the head. Look at what I've been doing. How stupid of me. I'm choosing to speak differently, manifest differently. All right. It's good. Taurus, I'm liking this. It's like a lot of healing, but quite powerful healing here, where it's driving you forward out of betrayals, out of messy situations. And you're not really about committing to anything. You're just out there having a bit of a good time. Some of you putting a Band-Aid on where you've been. All right. We all do it. Let's have a look. If it is about love, let's take a message for love. Okay. If it is about love for Taurus throughout the last 2 weeks of March, it's not a negative reading, guys, and tarot it isn't always pretty. And healing takes time. And, reading to reading, there's small increments of change. It could just be one card which is turned up right where it was in reverse before. So, reading to reading, every couple of weeks, I post, me personally, but, there might not be major changes, but there might be little tweaks. Do you know what I mean? So look, it's safe for you to love, all right? Came out in reverse, all right? Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Some of you, as I say, you might be a bit flirty, non-committal, a bit wishy-washy, in and out, putting a Band-Aid on, some hurt and pain that you went through, because you don't feel it's safe to love, because you're still healing, Taurus. So, be kind to yourself. I think that's what it's saying, all right? Don't put too much pressure on yourself, because you are going to feel, am I ever going to move on from this? I feel healed some days. I feel great. And then back it comes again. And for some of you, you realize that it's actually my spying, which is actually perpetually keeping me in that state. So a lot of you are cutting that out, Let's have a look. This is like a little mantra, something for you to take away from this reading, guys. And it's just a positive message, all right? It's called Pass Around the Smile. They're just all positive messages. And it's a beautiful little deck. Let's have a look. Taurus, something to think of. Empathize. Instead of judging or gossiping, empathize with this person and try to see their point of view. Choose only to see through love. But so for some of you guys where people are stuck in situations, be it miserable or whatever, empathize with them that they don't have the strength to leave. And you don't want to be, part of a situation where you're miserable too. So it's about choosing you. It's healthy selfishness. I think that's what it's about. It's a continuation of your previous reading, Taurus. One of these, something to consider or think about, something that needs to be brought to your attention, maybe. It's a good reading. Look, you look like you're doing well, guys. Right? You might have bouts of, bloody hell, I'm still not over this. But it takes time, So judgment in reverse, by the way. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. Okay, it came out in reverse. Some of you haven't really made that final judgment call that this is not working. I feel this strong bond with them. I might still be in communication, and yet we're still not working together. And they can't, because some of them, some of them might be divorcing, all right, and they're not ready for anything or can't offer you anything. Others of you, they might be committed, some of them might be married. And, you still haven't ruled it out, subconsciously. So that's why some days you might feel healed and other days, I haven't really moved on here at all, Where am I going to go now? Let's have a look. One of these, all right, something to think about, Taurus. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, right? Should is a very violent word that we use to ourselves. Like, I should be more sociable. I should do this. It's quite a violent word, should. Let's have a look. Taurus. The mind. Openness, flexibility, imagination, and learning. For some of you, this has been, with judgment and the magician here. This is learning. This has been more flexible with your mind, using your imagination of how you manifest, how you speak to yourself, what we think about, we bring about, those kind of things, Taurus, and some of you have discovered self-worth through this very hard lesson. All right. You might be putting a band-aid on it and, you're a little bit hurt. So it's not really safe for you to love. So some of you might be feeling safer playing the players, if you like. All right. We'll have different ways of coping, right? So no judgment here on Modern Tarot. So let's have a look. Taurus, if you're a song, all right, lyrics might mean something. The band might mean something straight away. This just jumped out, all right? Somebody that I used to know by Gotye. So check out those lyrics, all right? For some of you guys, maybe this person is, transmuting into someone that you used to know, as opposed to being so involved in it and find it very hard to walk away and spying just to get your own closure, which never came from that person, They're gradually drifting into somebody that you used to know. So it's good. It's very much a song of closure. Although it's painful, it is kind of closure. So Taurus, I hope you enjoyed that. My name is Drew. This is Modern Tarot. If you like the content, please like, share, or subscribe. If you want a personal reading, you can check out moderntarot.net directly or browse the YouTube Modern Tarot store. And there's many readings there for different prices and different kind of scenarios. In the meantime, look, Taurus, take it easy. Doing great. Be patient with yourself. Healing takes time and everybody goes at their own speed. Look after yourselves and I'll see you in your April readings. Bye, Taurus.